I'm Annie, and July is for me dedicated to modern pulp. But it is also Thursday, and this means it is Eurocomic Thursday. Every Thursday I talk about European comic or graphic novel. And this time I will be talking about Doctor Who, this Doctor Who comic. Not that I think Doctor Who is a pulp, but as this comic has 10 pages of the 35 pages in total of advertisements in it, I consider this to be a bit of a pulpy element in this comic. And back in the 1970s, 1980s, Doctor Who had really a pulpy feel to it. It had cardboard sets that almost fell apart during filming, and the adventures were of the campy kind, but highly entertaining. So that is also a connection to Doctor Who, of Doctor Who to pulp fiction, in my opinion anyway. Don't get me wrong, I do love a good pulp story. I'm always in for a good pulp novel, a pulp comic, or a pulp film, or a pulp TV series. I enjoy those very, very much. But this first issue of this new Doctor Who comic series that was published in November 2020 is, well, it is a bit of a disappointment, I must admit. The story is by Jody Houser and the artwork is by Roberta Ingranata. Someone else, who shall remain nameless for a reason I will go into later, did the coloring. And the story starts off really promising, by the way, and really interesting. Earth has been invaded by aliens, and they have enslaved most of the humans on Earth. It's a pity that this is only the first installment of a 4-issue story. But we get to see Jodie Whittaker at her best in the role of Doctor Who. The story breathes the atmosphere of the Doctor Who TV series, which I liked very, very much. And you can see this in the dialogues, especially in the dialogues. But I bought this issue because I found the cover art very well done and very well drawn, and I liked the coloring better than all the other modern Doctor Who comics I have seen anyway. I don't like the artwork of these previous modern Doctor Who comics that were published before this one, because not only I don't like the computer drawing style that has been used, but the coloring, everything looks plastic. Even the skin tone seems to look like plastic to me. So I had high hopes for this issue, as the drawing style on the cover looked good to me, and the coloring seemed more natural. Seemed also more natural than the previous Doctor Who comics. So I started reading this comic, and what do you think? plastic faces, unnatural use of colors in most of the illustrations. The only natural colors that are used are in the apocalyptic earth scenes that have a gloomy atmosphere to it. Those seem natural, but when there is action going on, well, throw in some bright colors, why don't you? So that's why the colorist of this comic shall remain nameless. Overall, I don't think the drawing style is bad. It's computer, you can see it's drawn on the computer, but I think it's better done than the previous comics I have seen. So that's not bad. And there are, these computer drawings that are clearly visible that it is done on the computer, and coloring that has been done on the computer. Well, it's just not my thing. It seems a little bit unnatural to me. And I know modern computer programs, you can make drawings in all kinds of styles on the computer that, for example, look like watercolors or oil paintings or charcoal drawings or pencil drawings or the old-fashioned ink drawings from, let's say, the 1940s, 1950s. You can imitate on the computer nowadays all these techniques. So I think I prefer that the older look, the vintage look of computer drawings more than the modern ones. But maybe that's just my taste. But yeah, the cover illustration just looks like it is done in a different style, and the coloring is done different than the coloring inside. Can this be fixed? Sure, Titan Publishing Company. This can be fixed. Doctor Who can fix just about everything. So can you, Titan Publishing Company. But will you do this? I wonder. Well, if you do, I will be definitely buying some of the newer comics. But as for now, I won't be continuing this series because I was a little bit disappointed. So what do you think of these modern Doctor Who comics? Are they more your cup of tea than mine? For me, I'll stick to the TV series as I am still enjoying those very, very much. As always, thanks for watching.